We live.
Yeah, I'm setting up everything right now. All right, guys. How's everybody doing tonight, man? What's up, Ghost? I see you, brother. That's those Snowman. What's cracking, man? How's everybody doing tonight, man? Welcome back to another episode of the podcast, man. We'll be talking AMC, crypto, all kind of stuff, man. You're not gonna want to miss out on all this because, dude, we've been having some massive price action going on with AMC, man, and it's just going through the roof, dude. You're gonna start seeing FOMO, everything kick in tomorrow, and it's going to be a wild week, man. A really wild week. But I kind of want to touch base on the short interest, what's going on with that, and talk about the price action. So, ain't no secret, dude. AMC ran up to $17.28, dude. The highest it's been since January. And it's absolutely massive gains, dude, that we're looking at. Now, the thing I'm worried about, concerned this week, we saw it run all the way up to 1580 last week. And right immediately after that, I gotta put my screen share on. There we go. Immediately after the 1580, man, we got broke down, man. They shorted this thing back to all the way back to $12. Now, you have plenty of FOMO going into the week, especially with the 1728 run up. But there's still plenty of shorts left for new shorts to get in the game, man. There's still plenty of shorts. There's 25 million roughly that could be borrowed against, and these don't be mistaken. These shorts are licking their chops to short AMC down from $17, man. So just be very careful with that if you're not already in the play as of right now, because it's going to get extremely volatile over the next week, especially with the share count and the June 4th meeting coming up. So just be really careful, guys. But cost to borrow is 9.76%. Utilization is still 99%, so extremely high. So we're still looking, I'm still very bullish on AMC. It's just, I want everybody to take a step back and be careful because there's so much hype and just overall excitement going on that people can kind of tend to lose their trading touch. So just make sure y'all are careful out there and making good decisions when it comes to your trading. So other than that, we got the Discord hooked up. We got Snowman. I think we got Ernesto in here. What's happening, guys?
Hey.
Y'all with me?
What's up? We on that Bitcoin.
Go ahead, Ernesto. That was one heck of an opening, my friend.
I was waiting for the BitConnect to open. I'm not going to lie. And for anybody that hasn't seen the BitConnect video, I will post it in the box below for y'all. Let me go ahead and tweet something out. Just let some people know we're in here rocking. Try to get some people in here, man. Feels good to be on a live stream, man. I haven't done one in a couple days and just kind of felt off, man, not doing one. It really did. Let me hit the share.
Probably good to, take your time and look at the markets, man. Vulnerable markets out here.
There's a lot of fear going on, man. A lot of FUD, a lot of FOMO, dude. It's been crazy between the stock and the crypto markets right now, man.
Definitely is. What's that fear indicator look like there?
Let's check it out. I got it pulled up right here. So the crypto fear indicator is a really good graph that Snowman actually put me on. And it kind of gives you an idea of what's going on in the crypto market. And basically, what we're looking at, you have extreme fear now, yesterday, last week, last month. So in terms, what that gives you is extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried that it could be a potential buying opportunity right now. So last month, when investors were getting too greedy, that means the market's due for a correction. And that is what we're going through at this time period. And but it says it right here, man. Extreme fear could be a sign for a great buying opportunity, and that's exactly how I feel right now, dude. Just to me, if you ask me, man, everything's on a fire sale right now, bro. And it's just now's the time to be buying if you're in crypto. I mean, we're all not financial advisors, but you know, everything's on sale right now, brothers.
Yeah, I've been holding some on the side for this nice dip that's to come because we need that fear indicator to peg out.
Yes, it's also a good idea if you do have some fiat, some dirty cash on the side to potentially dollar cost average down. So like when I start to go looking to buy this time period, I'm going to keep, you know, I'm not going to throw everything all at once. I'm going to kind of slowly creep in there and see which way the market goes and, you know, move on from there, man.
Yeah, I've been buying over the past few weeks as it's been coming down. Didn't know we were going to need such a dip to shake this market. The whales definitely want to get the newbies out. They're not going to let them come in here and tamper their market. That's for sure.
Yeah, a lot of people worried that it's not done with, man. Some people are saying, you know, we could see another shakeout, man. And that's more potentially word on the street. But my biggest fear was, you know, they shook it already, got Bitcoin at 29,000, dropped everything else accordingly. Now I'm just worried that, you know, the new traders are starting to step back in, and you know they know that, man. And I hope they don't get burned again, you know, because a lot of people will step away from crypto, and a lot of them will never come back, man. And it's just they don't understand the way the market's actually working right now. I mean, now is the best buying opportunity. They were in Doge when it ran up to 74 cents. And they're like, man, crypto's freaking awesome. Forget the stock market. But now you're riding the second wave, the correction wave, and people are freaking out, man. I mean, y'all saw it on the index, on the fear and greed index. It's extreme fear in the market. And it kind of goes back to what Warren Buffett was saying, you know, buy when others are greedy. And I got that wrong, didn't I? Let me see. I done messed that whole quote up, brother.
Warren Buffett said, buy the blood in the streets.
And that's what y'all need to do, man. That's what I'm doing currently. I mean, that's just
buy the fear, sell the FOMO.
Exactly. That's a good one right there.
Yeah, man. There's lots of FOMO going on right now, dude. I mean, AMC and GameStop. Y'all saw GameStop?
Yes, that thing was
GameStop
crazy.
Touched 218.50 today. I mean, following the same trend as AMC, or you could argue
AMC.
vice versa. But I also saw your Naked brand had a nice little run up too, man.
It did, man. I thought about jumping back in it, but I was like, you know what? It don't have enough of a movement to make me want to jump back in it.
But Cost had a pretty good run up too as well, man. It was one of the top gainers on the day. So definitely excited in the stock market side of things. But Bitcoin trying to head back up to 40,000. It's currently at 39,174. And we got Doge 35 cents. XRP, Litecoin 188. I mean, dude, almost my whole sheet is green except for Tesla, BlackBerry, a few other ones. Riot Blockchain and Mar are currently still red though. I was expecting those to have some bigger gains with Bitcoin heading back up, but be something to watch for heading into the future. But another thing I want to watch for this weekend is to see if we actually have another dip come Saturday night, because I think that if we do, I mean, what we've been seeing it the past month and a half every Saturday. That seem about right to y'all?
Yeah.
I think that could create a pretty good buying opportunity for this week, man, if we see it.
Charts are good when you want to take a position. Good when you want to exit. Other than that, there's too much manipulation in crypto to try to trade and think you're going to make it, unless you're a well-experienced trader. Silent.
I'm starting to go through the chat. What's up, Kappa Jones? I see you in here, River Bear. Good to see you, brother. Ryan, what's happening?
That's
man?
the way to stop them.
What's that?
I was just saying that's the way to stop them. Be the bearer of bad news. I'm sorry I bust on the chart all the time, guys. I just see so many come in and get wrecked, thinking they can trade and day trade and think they can look at a chart, judge a run up. I mean, crypto is designed to, it's designed off of emotion. So right now you see so much movement on coins that have no real fungibility to, real no function to them. Just a lot of ideas. And the coins that actually have things they can do are the ones that don't move that much. So I mean, it's a clear idea of manipulation in this market. I kind of stay away from Bitcoin in a way just for that fact.
Yeah, Bitcoin's really volatile, man. I mean, if you catch it on a nice dip, you can make some decent money. But that thing is, it can move $10,000 in a day, man. Either way,
Oh, when I was buying Bitcoin at 3,000, I had no doubt that one day Bitcoin would be $1 million, and in the short future, because the Bitcoin white paper describes a lot of what Bitcoin is going to do, and pretty much most of it has met its mark. But I just don't believe in being in the same place that the whales are. And those are the guys that are the same ones that are swinging the stock market, the same guys that are swinging Bitcoin drastically. That's why I like, proof of stake coins. You get in and you stake it, you can simmer the volatility of a coin through POS.
Yeah, they also have, hedge funds are stepping into the game now, man. I mean, you got the U.S. looking at the digital dollar, and it's some shady stuff going on, man. I think there's money bouncing back and forth between crypto and stocks right now, and I think you're seeing it more day by day.
Well, now you got celebrities coming in wanting to pump and dump coins. You guys saw the article on Mark Cuban, right?
Yep, I got it pulled up right here. So, Mark Cuban invests in Ethereum layer 2 Polygon. Billionaire investor Mark Cuban made his investment in Polygon layer 2. He confirmed the investment on an email to CoinDesk, and the price of Matic is up 9,535% year to date. With the decentralized and other projects going live on Polygon, users have increasingly turned to the platform to escape the high transaction fees of the Ethereum. What's your thoughts on that, man? What you think about that, man?
So, Matt, let me try and run something by you without cussing.
Please do, because there's a lot of people want to hear about Matic, man. Is it a good investment?
So my philosophy on Matic and 2.0 for Ethereum and celebrities that pump and dump coin. Everybody's trashing Elon right now for giving everybody good content on what he's doing. Really,
you still there? We might have lost him.
We might have lost him. I think he was saying something about a headset. Maybe it went dead or his phone went dead.
We'll hop back on that. But yeah, kind of what he was talking about.
But he's still connected.
I think what he was trying to say was a lot of people are knocking Elon Musk for what's going on in the market today. And it's in no means his fault. I mean, you got these whales out here that are hopping on any little bit of FUD that they can. You got China, which, if you're new to crypto, this is not the first time China's done this thing. They've hit them back in 13, 16, just straight, just hopping on the FUD train just to drive the price down. And in my opinion, that's when all the whales are buying it up. That can go back to the greed and fear index where, right now if you go by the charts, now's the best buying opportunity you're going to see before I believe we have another summer run. And I got people calling the bear markets in. I'm not buying it one bit, man. Not one freaking bit. And I'll put my money where my mouth is, man. I'm going to be dollar cost averaging into a lot of cryptos come shortly, like Vechain, Cardano, Doge, Ethereum. You know, I'm gonna have a wide portfolio when I come out of this dip, and look to have a very nice gains this year, man. That is what I'm looking for. Ryan said, isn't it China who's dumping and then rebuying? There's no telling, man. It's all speculative at this point. So, also, do you think that the hedge funds are making money on the crypto crash and pump so that they will be able to hold off in converting AMC shorts? Ryan, dude, there's a lot of info floating around right now saying that, you know, possibly there could be the crypto crash to cover the AMC and GameStop and costs and all those, short selling going on. It's all speculative, man. There's no way to really prove it, but it is interesting to say the least, because AMC, while it's having the run of its life right now, that is not the squeeze, my brother. That is not a squeeze. Maybe a potential small gamma squeeze right here. Maybe that's market makers hedging for call options now expiring in the money at $16. So we'll have to wait and see this out, man. But I'm kind of a little concerned about tomorrow, being that there's still 25 million shares. Who knows how many shares they have available to short, but I expect them to come out swinging tomorrow to short this thing down back to around $14. And that's just my opinion. We saw it last week when it ran up to 1580, and the start of the next day, they just shorted this thing down all the way back down to $12. And shorts, I would say maybe a few covered here. So shorts are licking their chops if they're not in the game right here. If they don't fully understand what's going on, they'll short this thing down from 1728, hop out and make a quick buck. Don't get them wrong by any means. But Crypto, did you hop back in the chat, man? Let's see where he's at. Give me 1 second, Joe.
Yeah, how's it go?
There you go.
You there?
Yeah, man. Let's hop back on that Matic train, man. I don't know what happened, how you got cut off, but
where'd you lose me at?
You were talking about Elon,
at the beginning.
Man. You were talking about Elon.
Huh?
You were talking about
wow, it cut me off that far back. Wow.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of that kind of behavior today in YouTube.
Really?
Oh yeah, tons of it. Very touchy subjects surrounding market manipulation and who's doing what.
Oh, so they like YouTube cut you? I mean, the thing cut you out?
Yeah. Yeah, because I was fine here in the Discord.
No, you went off of the Discord. You didn't say nothing on the Discord.
When I realized I was off, I popped out to find out if I was cut off. Found out I was cut off and bought back in real quick. And yeah, I was out for a minute there.
Hey, so Ryan's asking a question. I don't understand the shares available to short. What does that mean in new terms? Well, as you can see right here, dude, I have Ortex pulled up. And currently we're at 99.32% utilization, which means almost all of the shares available to borrow are currently out on loan. Now, the other day we had current shares on loan around 154 million. And you can see 7 days ago it was 132. So there's still about 25 million shares or so, not counting all the naked short selling that's going on with the stock. There's no telling how many shares they have available to short this stock, ladder attack it. So we don't know right now. I'm just coming out saying that a lot of new investors, there's a lot of FOMO going in. I don't want people to get burned. Just be careful. A lot of us that been in AMC have been in since freaking January, man, and we averaged down to $5, averaged up, and we're sitting nice. But the new investor coming in might not fully understand the whole situation at hand. So that's the only thing I really wanted to make clear. Like, just be careful, guys. AMC is going to be very, very volatile. Do I believe it's a good price to buy in? If you know where the stock is going, of course. But if you're a new trader and you hop in and you see it go south on you real quick, you're going to get wrecked and panic sell. So just be careful. Do your own research before hopping in any play. And that's what I got to say about that, man. Lee 205, AMC, good money. Safe Space next. Go check it out. What's Safe Space, man? Have y'all heard of that?
Look into it, Matt. Let's see what the market cap is, because we got a lot of these that are easy to pick out.
Check it out. Can y'all see the screen or no?
Yeah, I can see the screen.
Is it a token or what? It's going back to $12. Lee, it possibly can, man. I just want to be transparent. It could rip tomorrow. It could absolutely, definitely rip to $20 tomorrow. But I do think you're gonna have, as shorts return shares, you're gonna have new shorts looking to hop on board to jump on this thing, man. Just type in Safe Space.
Pull this.
It ain't coming
pull
up.
It up, Matt goes.
It ain't popping up, man.
Well, chick coin. Sorry, excuse my language. S coin.
I might have it right here. I don't know, man. It ain't showing no information. But back on the Matic train, man. We left off. You were kind of saying how, I kind of picked up where you had dropped, saying how, people are knocking Elon when they really don't understand what the guy's actually doing, trying to help humanity and help the crypto space. Because honestly, in my opinion, he's right, dude. I mean, Bitcoin is going to be, to me, like the gold of the crypto market. It's going to hold a lot of value for the market itself, but that's not going to be a tangible coin that you're going to want to trade day to day. To me, DogeCoin fits it perfectly for day-to-day transactions, with the gas fees being so low that, you can actually have a real currency with Doge running through the market, man. But to go touch base on Matic, you got Mark Cuban coming in. I'm sure you're going to have some FOMO coming in. I'm sure it's going to have a nice rip. But what's your opinion on a long-term Matic? Being that we know we have the change coming with Ethereum in July. They're going to be a part of that, trying to lower the gas fees on everything. What's your thoughts on that, man?
Where I was in explaining that, I guess, was you have two well-known and well-respected people out here talking about a coin, and one is getting extreme criticism right off the bat, and the other hasn't gotten any criticism yet today. It's gotten a lot of positivity, and it's kind of odd. So when it comes to Matic, I've seen a coin that I was looking at because I was interested in ETH 2.0. I'm interested in staking ETH 2.0. And I was looking at Matic, and it was bouncing around 22. Anyways, I missed Matic because I was playing around with Solana and missed both of them. So anyways, it doesn't matter. I'm not worried about it on those. The point of that is, I watched Matic run so hard. I said, okay, this is all about ETH 2.0 and whatnot. A bunch of people are buying it in, go for ETH 2.0. But then I watched how big it retraced. I said, all right, hold on a minute. People who are buying it up, use it with staking, wouldn't redump it. So I was curious, what moved Matic. Then today I started to see the article come out about Mark Cuban, and I got curious. I looked into it a little bit more and got some sentiment throughout the crypto community. And to me, it's a clear present pump and dump from a celebrity. Now, whether Matic is a good project or not has nothing to do with what a famous person can do in the crypto space. You guys still there?
Yeah, no, I'm listening to you, man, because I was gonna say.
Okay, no, I just want to make sure I didn't get cut off because I got more.
No, you still there, bro?
So, when you have a celebrity, I first say, Elon and Mark, one sends people to space, builds electric cars, is working with autonomy, has a right to be in the crypto space, a need to be in the crypto space. Then you have another guy who owns a basketball team, and yet who's gaining the criticism over a tweet that describes one individual's involvement into a project over another person's opinion over a project. And then you have these YouTubers out here who are riding this wave right with Mark because they know exactly how to play that game. And this is very unfair to new investors. And this is why I'm saying this, and this is why it's horrible to Matic, because it could be a very good project.
Yeah, it could just be having the wrong stuff rolling into it right now because, you know, to me, we kind of talked about that earlier with the Ethereum change coming in July. They might be rushing this whole project, man.
Well, I do believe that ETH 2.0 is being rushed. The same thing that XLM will end up burning more coins to continue to keep up with with Cardano. You're going to see ETH push stuff out that's not ready. You're going to see XLM burn coins, all just to keep up with Cardano, much less having Polkadot copycat everything that Cardano's doing.
Yeah, because Ethereum's starting the coin burning too, man. And that's what got a lot of people hyped too, because, you know, they're talking about burning more coins every year than what's produced. So, you know, it goes back to basic supply and demand right there. I'm not saying
when you see a project burning coins, I'd run. That's a clear need, and a key word is need for market manipulation.
We got a bunch of them doing it, man. Bunch of them doing it.
Of course, they have a lot of newcomers coming in right now. People were ready for this year. These S coins were ready for this super cycle year. Everybody knew this year was coming for 4 years. Some knew it was coming for 10 years. It's a great year to be in the crypto, which is exactly why you're seeing tons of scams and YouTube not doing much to stop it.
Yeah, man, they actually they had a dude that was advertising on YouTube that, hey, send me 10,000 Doge and I'll send you 20,000 Doge, but his comment section wouldn't even work. And I'm sitting back like, God, this is such a scam, dude. I hope people don't fall for this, man. Absolutely insane.
He must have been in with BitConnect.
People are vulnerable and desperate, and people still believe in the goodness of people, which is why other people who know this take advantage of good people. And it's just sad. It's sad that celebrities do it.
Exactly. It's like people still want to have faith in people, but then they just keep getting burned.
Well, that's the question. What can Mark Cuban do for Matic?
Nothing.
I mean, you could argue Doge.
But,
He could, help pump Doge with the NBA. I'm sure he knows all the top owners. I'm sure he knows people. The dude's well connected, obviously. But he can actually do something with having the Mavericks accepting Doge, helping lead other teams. Like we started seeing the A's baseball team accepting Doge. I think he can help with Doge, but Matic is kind of like he can really only be like.
Hold on.
Hold
on. I don't mean to cut you off, but I really do, because I got something you'll really love. You'll love this. And we're going to go right into the somewhere where I think you want to be. What Mark Cuban can do to be involved in the crypto space and do things that are good is use Cardano. Charles Hoskinson offered a leg out to Mark Cuban to have dinner at his home. And Mark Cuban straight up made fun of Charles. What a disgrace. He has no idea.
So why did the dude make fun of him?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Because to me, that dude's doing nothing but trying to help humanity.
Now, here's the thing that I think you'd like. Mark Cuban could get involved with Cardano and use Cardano to create authenticity for all of their merchandise.
Yeah, with the blockchain technology, man.
Right, and awesome. That's the type of things that Cardano works on. And Mark Cuban, why do you think Charles extended that offer? But now you have Mark Cuban out here pumping Matic. A 2.0 for staking for Cardano, something for Ethereum, something Cardano has already completed.
I like Cardano, man. I like where they're going, and I think that stuff with Ethiopia, where I don't think a lot of people are aware, but there's still 3.5 billion people on the planet that actually don't have access to the internet. Actually, a lot of them don't even have clean water. They live in war-torn countries such as Syria, and you have projects like Cardano that's actually coming up with contracts with Ethiopia, and I'm sure they're going to move to other countries to actually make it more accessible to have money, use the blockchains to have deeds to your house, to actually set up credit lines. Because if you live in Syria and your house got bombed and you leave the country, you come back 2 years later, there could be a whole nother family living on your land, and you have no way to prove that was your land. So they could actually use that blockchain technology, because once that information is in that blockchain, it cannot be altered. So what I think Cardano is trying to get to do is help bring Africa and all these countries that don't have access to internet, actually bring them up out of the darkness. Because who has ever sent money in their life? Western Union. They take 10 to 15% of the money that you send. Now, if you switch that over to a cryptocurrency, you're talking what, 1-2% crypto? Wouldn't you say? So
yeah, less, man.
That's just all the more money pumping into those economies that they can use for other stuff, man. And it's just, I believe in what ADA's doing, and that's why I'm investing in them, because they actually, to me, they care about the future like Elon does, And man, I would love to see them partner up, dude. That would be an awesome partnership, man.
Yeah. So let's touch base on one other thing. See someone here in the chat says, Kappa said he could talk to his associates at Shark Tank. No? Question? Yeah. So if you think about Shark Tank in a way, and you still think about the same reach out from Charles to Mark Cuban, even the involvement that they could have with Shark Tank, with what's happening with Catalyst through Cardano. I mean, there's just the extended offer to Mark Cuban to have been refused that way just goes to show Mark Cuban's ignorance. And now to have his involvement be valued in cryptocurrency is just ignorant for us as a society. We still here?
Yep. Yeah, we still rocking, dude.
Right.
I was looking up something.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Just make it short.
Catch up with the chat. Pantry asks, where do I see AMC tomorrow, man? Pantry, if you're still in here, dude, I think AMC could have the potential to keep ripping. I don't think that was the short squeeze you saw today by any means, dude. So don't let that fake you out. But there's a lot of shorts looking to get in the game. And I know a lot of people look at iBorrow Desk and they're saying, 0 shares left to short. But if you look on Ortex, and I have it pulled up right here, I'll pull it up again. There's only 129 million out on loan. I think a week and a half ago we had 154, so somewhere around 25 million. I think you saw some return today. This data kind of lags a little bit, so we will see actually what goes on. But I'm saying that with the view in mind, when we were back at 1580 back here, and we thought we were ripping, we were going there. They shorted this thing back down to 12 bucks. So just be careful, man. If you're a new investor, you don't understand what's going on with AMC. It's getting to a point where if you're not already in, it's going to get extremely volatile, I believe, over the next week, especially with the share count and the June 4th meeting coming up. So do I think it will squeeze? Of course I do. Do I think it's a good buy right here? Of course I do. I just don't want a new investor to come in here at $17 and it go back to 13, 14 bucks and they get scared and just jump out. You know, I just don't want people to get burned, man. So that was the thoughts on that, brother. Let's hop back over to the charts. What's up, Hemi? I see you in the chat, brother. How's it going, man? We're just in here talking some crypto, man, and some stocks. I just got an update on my phone. Bitcoin is at 39.7. That was a few minutes ago. So if you had to, ADA's back at 164 too, man. So we got a lot of stuff starting to pop back. I'm just want to see how everything pans out, man. So if you had any advice to a new retail investor right now, what would that be?
I would say don't panic. Don't let your emotions get the best of you, because me being new, it actually did happen to me when I first got into Doge, and I panic sold, and luckily I didn't have much to lose. But after I gained it, I got my losses back. I jumped right back in it. I just took Matt and Snowman's advice and just kept on putting money in there, averaging down, and just let it ride.
Now, you'd have to say if you just held, you'd be a lot better off, wouldn't you?
Exactly. Because, see, I had the mentality that, like, I guess everybody has. They catch the FOMO. They want to be in it. They get the idea of kind of day trading this thing. But crypto, if you ain't got the time to be there looking at it every minute that you're doing a swing trade, you're going to get wrecked. You're going to lose money that way. You're going to end up panic selling. So to me, I just took it as in crypto is and always will be for me for now on a long-term investment.
Yeah, man, that's kind of what, you know, a lot of new retail investors, when they hopped in at 74 cents on Doge and this thing got totally annihilated, you know, people stepped away, man. They sold it, 30 cents, and that's the same people that are going to buy back in when the FOMO hits, and they're going to buy at 55 cents again. And it sucks, man. That was one thing I had to get over for a long time when I was trading, was whenever you go to sell, there has to be a buyer there to meet you, man. and a good chance it's another retail investor. So that's why I always say, you know, it's best to look at your investments for long term, because I truly think next crypto crash, whenever that may be, whenever that comes up, you know, we'll sit around somewhere where the high was for this last run up we had, Bitcoin around 64,000, you know. And if you've been sitting in way before that, I mean, you're just sitting fine, dude. You're just watching the whole market correct and everybody freak out and think everything's burning to the ground. When reality it's not. It's just a market correction, and we were due for one. And if y'all just hopped in, I'm gonna pull this up again. This is a pretty good index y'all can look at, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. And right now it's showing extreme fear in the market. I mean, last week to yesterday to last month, fear, man. So if you come down here, the higher it is, the more greed there is, the lower it is, the more fear. So y'all check that out. But it says right here clearly, and this is kind of how I feel personally, extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried, which could be a buying opportunity. You buy when there's blood on the streets. That's what you're looking at right now, and that's what I've been telling everybody. I truly feel like this is a great buying opportunity. And I'm not talking about the altcoins that are just popping up each and every day. I'm talking about the real coins that actually have real uses right now. Real name brand coins that I think are going to start to rip come late June into the summer. And it also says when investors are too greedy, that means a market is due for a correction, which this is what we're going through, guys. So if you're a new investor and you're just hopping into crypto, welcome to the great correction, man. And Ernesto, man, I'm happy that you're rocking with us, dude, because if you done held through the first wave of the high of Doge and, you know, you were making money and then you just saw it fall flat on its face and you're freaking out, you know, you're getting to see both sides of crypto right here, man. And it's going to make you that much more better of a trader for years down the line, man. It really will. Let me catch up with this chat.
Yeah, it will, because then I have an idea of what it's actually going to do. If I see something, I'll be like, okay, not to panic. This is it's happened before. It's going to happen again.
Yeah, Hector's saying can't trade crypto like regular stocks. You're right, man. You know, you can make decent money swing trading, but I think right now, dude, you get wrecked. I mean, I did a little swing trading on Ethereum Classic when it had to run up to $200. But I'm serious, man. I had to sit there and watch that thing because it was moving $5 increments at a time. And you could get freaking burned really quick with that, man. So just be careful if you're out there swinging day trading right now. You can get wrecked right now, especially if you're on margin. That's the people I feel worse for right now because, dude, when Bitcoin took that dump to 29,000, I mean, do you realize how many people probably got margin called and liquidated for that? You know, it's sad. That's why you have to manage it. You have to manage your margin very carefully. You have to make sure you have stop losses set. I don't trade on margin. I don't ever like to see anybody trade on margin because you don't actually own what you're trading. You just basically own the rights to it. The bank or whoever you have your margin account with owns it. And at any time, I feel like they could just pull the rug from underneath you, and it's just not a cool thing to do, man. Can you post that link in the fear index in the Discord, please? I sure can. I promise I will. Crypto, you back with us or what, man?
Here?
You're breaking up a little bit, man.
Is it good now?
There you go.
All right. I gotta get me a new setup, man.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I'm currently about to get me another camera. That's why I'm not rocking the camera tonight.
That crypto you got over there, Snowman, and you too stingy to buy a new setup. Boy, I tell you.
I don't take crypto out, man, so I don't have much.
Yeah, he's kind of a long-term holder, man. He doesn't have a sell button, and he's staking everything for his retirement. So
I never knew you could sell crypto. I thought it was like like, I didn't think you could go back to fiat. Can you?
Like a candy bar. Once you buy it, you eat it, it's gone. You
That's
can't
right.
take
It's
it
like
back.
it's like a beer. When you drink it, you pee it out. It's gone.
Well,
That's crazy.
a lot of people with AMC say they lost their sell button too. So
Yeah, it seems that way. I listen to you guys on this AMC, and this thing's a little funky. It's kind of like the crypto market right now. So this year being kind of considered a super cycle year, and between the first pump and the second pump, that's the time to accumulate. But with AMC, you have a whole different situation, and that's it's very unique what's happening with AMC, and I've been very, very curious to listen to you guys about AMC, because I am not in stocks at all. Don't like stocks, but this AMC is very interesting, that's for sure.
yeah, GameStop and
So
AMC is actually a movement of their own, man. Because my theory behind it is when COVID hit, everybody was running around looking for toilet paper. Well, not these hedge funds, not these big banks, man. They were running around trying to short everything out of existence. And that's what happened with GameStop. GameStop was trading at $2 at the beginning of 2020, I believe. And they tried to short it out of existence. But something happened, man. There was this dude, Keith Yale, he caught on to what was going on and he invested. And Reddit caught on to it, and a bunch of guys hopped on board, and they basically cornered these shorts. And same thing that's going on with AMC, but I believe it's the same people that are shorting GameStop and AMC that are shorting all the other stocks like Cost, Naked, all the meme stocks. And when this thing goes to go, man, they're all gonna rip together at the same time, because it's the same people shorting the same stocks, and it's blatant, dude. How else would you have a brick and mortar video game stock follow a movie theater, brick and mortar movie theater to a T, dude? The charts line up like they follow each other, man. And it's just crazy, dude. It is crazy how identical these two completely different companies follow each other on the charts. So, do I think they'll squeeze, man?
Welcome to the
What you say?
Welcome to the reality of trading. You have a world of trading called the stock market, the traditional stock market, which is only open banker hours. And pretty much that same system has been in play for generations, basically. And now you have a new market coming up. So in these markets, you definitely have mass manipulation. And between those two projects you just talked about, the whole Elon and Mark Cuban thing, I mean, it's time to wake up, guys, and see how relevant and obvious this market manipulation is, and what us as a society can do with a coin like DogeCoin or a project like AMC. And just you hold the whales or the CEOs accountable when it comes to AMC by not selling to the point to where they either liquidate and the company will no longer exist, or you guys hold forever and get very wealthy.
Well, the sad part about it is, man, that the company never did anything wrong, so they'll never be any part on AMC. Basically, what you have is Citadel, Melvin Capital, all the bad hedge funds in the market that tried to short this thing to nothing, so they would never have to buy back any shares. Because once you short a company down to $0, there's no shares left to buy, man. So, and all that money is actually tax-free. So they get to keep everything. So that's an incentive for these evil hedge funds to short everything out of existence. So, but
yeah, but what stops them from doing something evil and cynical and paying the fine, which would be much cheaper?
Oh, it happens all the time, man. It happens.
Right.
The fine is cheap.
Look at Wells Fargo.
the fines are cheap compared to what these guys are making, dude. They'll pay that $2 million fine all day because they're making billions of dollars off all these infractions, and the SEC just stands by and does nothing. But I think that's all changing now, man. YouTube, all the social media platforms have kind of changed the game for the retail investor. Before, you just had the whole market, you had retail investors just scrambling all over, getting little pieces here and there. And the whales, the big hedge funds and banks were manipulating everything. Well, now you kind of you have this coordinated retail investment movement going on, and we're all better connected, man. We all watch YouTube. I'm sure people have their own favorite YouTubers. Social media such as Twitter, Facebook, you have a movement going on. And that's the thing behind it. If you get, 10 million people off of Reddit going into GameStop, I mean, you can almost act as a hedge fund as yourself, man. And that's what we're seeing right now. And the short sellers and the hedge funds should take notice, man, because we're looking at a different retail investor than we've ever seen in the history of the stock market and crypto, I would say too, man.
Yeah, that's why I believe the stock market won't last. Because with that type of investor and the amount of new investors, the stock market can't work for their system. So it will either make the unwealthy investor wealthy because of the HODL game, or that unwealthy investor is going to move into crypto and become wealthy because the stock market is going to cease to exist.
That might be the thoughts behind the digital dollar, man. Everything eventually will go digital. I mean, it's inevitable.
I wouldn't worry about that digital dollar. Whenever you see somebody talk about that, I just walk away, because whenever the government gets involved or talks about something, it's the same concept as a celebrity talking about something that they have no business talking about.
Well, exactly, man. I mean, people get into crypto to separate themselves from fiat and currency, So that game doesn't change just because the governments create their own digital asset, unless they look to, potentially try to ban something down the road, which, in my opinion, it would be that ball done left the court already, dude. I don't think they'd be able to do that, is what I'm saying. And people do worry about that.
Let's go down crazy road. You ready?
What you got?
So the thing that I say about Elon, right, and what he's tweeting out, the reason that he said they'll no longer accept Bitcoin because it's an environmental hazard in a way, right?
Yes.
And all the Bitcoin whales got upset with him. So what would be a concept for Elon to do that? I mean, he just bought $1 billion, I believe.
1.5 billion. And exactly, man. Yeah. Why would he, if the dude doesn't generally care about, the environment, and, why would he do that to his own investment? And people forget that he has 1.5 billion invested in Bitcoin, man. Like that's not chump change, dude, to be knocking your investment,
Yeah, and to those out there listening to us, how many of you thought and believed the articles that were coming out that Elon sold his Bitcoin until he had to send out a tweet himself and say he didn't sell his Bitcoin?
Yeah. It's crazy times, man. Vanity, wow, Snow does picking his brain a little. How long are you thinking the shift is going to go down? And personally, dude, I think with the whole crypto market, I'm hoping we hit bottom at 29. There's not to say there's not going to be another dump, dude. Just be ready either way. Have you some cash on the side, ready to hop in, because that'll be great buying opportunities if you do see that. But on the downside, if we break 29, 24 would be our next support on Bitcoin. It would take the whole market down, of course. But hopefully we're out of that. We don't have to talk about that going any further. And that's best case scenario. But Hector is asking me, what's my personal prediction for AMC tomorrow? it's just so hard to judge, man. Being so high up there, 1720. I think it finished 1708 in the aftermarket. It all depends, man. It depends on the hedges, and I know the retail investors will be jumping in this thing. There'll be a lot of FOMO coming in. But the thing I worry about is there's still millions upon millions of shares available to short via Ortex going off of that data. And what happens if they just attack this thing? And we saw it last week, last Monday night in after hours, we ran to 1580. And then right after that, they just short laddered the heck out of this thing all the way back to 1203, man. So if trends tend to follow themselves, we could see them short this thing back. But it also depends on how much dry powder they have left, because, dude, they've been expending themselves so rapidly on trying to keep this price down. I mean, I absolutely saw 100,000 share wall get eaten alive today on this run up, man. And it was amazing to see, man. Grab your popcorn and watch the level 2s on AMC, and you'll have you a good old time, man. But I hope we'll continue this run. I really do. But a part of me just, nobody knows what these short sellers are gonna. If you've been in it since January, you just have that feeling like they have something up their sleeve, because this was not a short squeeze, my friend. This was maybe a little gamma squeeze. And I say that because you now have a bunch of call options at $15 and $16 that ran in the money today. So possibly hedge funds delta hedging for those call options. Maybe that's what you saw. Maybe some shorts returning. You know, we'll have to wait a couple days, get some more information out on it. But I'm fully expecting it to go a little bit sideways tomorrow. And if the shorts show up, they'll short this thing back down. But I'm not worried in the least bit. I'll just continue to hold and buy more where I can, brother. So,
In my opinion, I think what they're doing is letting it run up a little bit, let all the FOMO kind of kick in, and then once people they see they're in like in a 20 or a 10 or 15% gain, hoping they'll buy, and then they can short it even more.
Well,
to try to keep you from squeezing.
There's a lot of talks about a fake squeeze. They were gonna try to hit a fake squeeze on everybody to get shake people out their shares for the vote that comes actually next week, man. Damn, time flies, man. So they're trying to shake people of their shares before next week and kind of alter the share count. But if there's that many fake shares on the market as I believe, which could be 3 to 4 times the float, and this information is actually brought out, and I don't think we'll find out the full picture come June 2nd. But if AMC can prove anything, without a doubt, they will definitely let the retail investors know, because retail investors own 80% of the company, probably even more now that Wanda hopped out. And I'm so glad that Wanda actually jumped out of AMC, because look at what happened. The price action immediately began to run, because every time we would hit $14, Wanda would just offload their shares, man, and we could never get over that 1450 hump we needed to get over. But now that Wanda's completely out the picture, AMC sold their extra 43 million shares they had at around roughly 950. So they're out. We have some institutional buyers that are long on this stock with us, such as Vanguard. We even saw Citadel hop in long with 1 million shares. They also have calls and puts. So what's going on right now is it's crazy. It's a crazy game for sure, man. We'll have to see. But I'm not expecting this thing not to squeeze, if that's what you were asking. So we shall see, y'all. Stoner saying 225 Matic. The FOMO might be kicking in, crypto.
Don't worry. Crypto is all about emotions, nothing more. And you're going to see so many people buy this Matic above 225, and they're going to get wrecked because of Mark Cuban. Everybody's going to blame Elon because DogeCoin.
It's currently $2.27 with a 14 billion market cap. On the day, it's up 40%. Interesting, man. it already had a pretty good run up with that Mark Cuban thing, and that's exactly what I believe caused that.
Okay, hold on. So, if you were Mark Cuban and you wanted to pump and dump a coin, would you buy in prior to anything being released?
Oh, of course, that's what all these whales do, man.
Okay, what moved Matic from 22 cents all the way to $1.70 that fast? Prior to it ever even going to 270. FOMO.
And I'm sure that's what moved it up 40% today.
Oh, he'll get it to $4, and they'll drop that thing back to 50 cents. It might take a few months, but it will play out because the institutional investor, which I call the poor investor, which is myself, is the one who has extreme hopium, and they'll believe that it will go, and they will keep their eye off of Cardano. And this is the sick type of thing. You see the connection?
Oh yeah, I know. I can definitely tell what you're rapping about, man, because they knocked the hell out of Cardano, and to me, Cardano held up extremely well through this dip, man. I mean, I had bought in at right around the dollar mark, and dude, I was still up. I don't think I ever went red, but for a split second when Bitcoin had dropped to 29,000, I think I've been red through this whole dip on Cardano, and they have a lot of reports of $5, $10 Cardano at the end of the year. So I mean, from where you're sitting at right here, you know, good returns on your money, man.
Well, I'll tell you what, celebrities, governments, everybody has a reason to want to FUD Elon Musk, Charles Hoskinson. When two people like that step up and try to help humanity, and they get burned the way they are, but yet some guy with a basketball team, can get the exposure they get, it's sickening and obvious.
You familiar with OGN?
No. What is OGN?
Origin Protocol Price. Stoner wanted us to look it up. It's up 84% today. See if I can get some information.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up 86% in the last 24 hours. The current market cap ranking is 125 with live market cap of 387.
Cryptocurrency is such a small space, and people don't realize how few people actually own cryptocurrencies. So when you see the markets move the way they are, and you see an 80% spike like that, and then you have a lot of people want to post articles about it and then get the FOMO up and the excitement up to jump on that coin. And unless that coin is saying, we just released our wallet, instead of there's a release coming in a few weeks, the whole sentiment of buy the rumor, sell the news sets in, which is a sentiment of mental manipulation. And you have so many people that have been in this space for an extremely long time that are big influencers that know this.
Oh, definitely, man.
But they continue to ride the waves of this type of thing that they already know by just playing into it. The same type of society we've already developed ourselves into with being in debt at birth. Why are we destroying ourselves with ignorance? Because we can't just see the obvious. I mean, is this stuff obvious, or am I some sort of, schizo?
Nah, man, you good, brother. Definitely not a schizo, man. For all the people that follow us and are in our Discord, he actually dropped some pretty good videos that it's good to watch. Definitely all those videos he posted. I think it was 4 of them. They should still be in there. I think that was yesterday you had posted them, huh?
Yeah, it's yesterday morning, I think.
Yeah, y'all definitely go check those out because kind of give you a different perspective of how you look at the crypto market and your life as a whole. Very interesting.
Can I offer a piece of advice, the same as I offered Matt? Watch them in the order I posted them, from oldest to newest, because there's a reason for that. And it will help you if you watch them in that order.
What's up?
And there was a 5th one there that you missed. I didn't say much about it because it's not really connected to it, but I'm glad it showed up the way it did and you missed it. Go back and see if you can find that one, Matt. And then once you watch that one, give me a call again. That would be funny.
Yeah, because man, they really blew my mind, man. It really did. Look, y'all, if y'all are new to the channel and y'all not in the Discord, I'm gonna go ahead and post it to the top of the chat. Make sure y'all hop in there, man, and check us out. I'm gonna post that right now.
Hey, I'd like to cut in now. I hate to do this in the channel, but I'm reading the chat. This guy said, this guy Hector said, is Ken a sleeper? Hey, Hector. Hell yeah.
You don't like you some Ken, huh, crypto?
I've been holding Ken 2016.
What was it in 2016?
I don't remember. I don't. Yeah, Ken was one of my first 2. If I had to, in my top 10 of my first, Ken was in that one. I like Ken, and I believe that once XRP dominates this lawsuit, which I believe they will, if they won't, I think the government's going to regret it. They both hold extreme amount of dirt on each other, which is what's sickening about this lawsuit, because that's why it's extending out, because it's a game of cat and mouse. It's not a game of fundamentals and help to humanity. So if anybody is out there following XRP, it's pretty eye-opening to how your government sees the benefit to you and your future as to something very simple they could do to allow you to have extreme accessibilities to financial gain. And it's sickening the way it is. But that being said, I'm not an extreme XRP fan, but I am a holder. And I'm saying that because I believe that every single cryptocurrency that wants to be valuable in the future needs to be a proof of stake. And if it's not, I don't think it will last. Proof of stake is the key to the future of cryptocurrency. If your coin that you like is proof of stake, I believe that your coin has the right values for humanity and the longevity of cryptocurrency and the betterment to humanity. And I say that because, for example, SafeMoon and all these other S coins out here, you have a coin that's very easily seen as a scam. Thank you, Ernesto. Please bust me a BitConnect real quick. Where's he at? Where's he at?
If he's still rocking.
The big connect.
Whoa!
That's funny.
Oh man,
They just
I
linked up
love
with
it.
Safe Moon.
Yeah. Hey, all you safe mooners out there, Safe Moon was just listed on BitConnect. Go out there and pick it up as fast as you can. My goodness. When you look at a coin that has burn and whack ass supply, I mean, come on. What's the reasoning? And it's clear, it's easy. Manipulation. For them to get financially wealthy off of your inexperience and not knowing what you're buying. And for example of saying that, my first coin I ever bought in cryptocurrency was DogeCoin. For the very specific reason that I've always believed that human emotion is one of the most powerful things, because the brain is extremely powerful. And for DogeCoin to be designed to be the coin to sit out there to be bought by people who don't know what they're buying because it had no purpose in its beginning. That's why I bought DogeCoin, because I believe that people buy, they have no idea what in the hell they're buying. They just have extreme hopium. And I have held DogeCoin since 2016 or 17 for that very reason. I named my dog 4 years ago Doge because I believe Doge is the future. I believe Doge is going to be monumental, and I'm so glad that a wonderful human being like Elon Musk has picked up this coin and decided that he's going to do something with it. And if people can't see through his tweets what he's trying to tell you, I would go back and read every single one again. And if you don't know why Dogecoin is important, I would start to look back at all the sentiment we've talked about through this live stream this evening into market manipulations and who's in what coin.
Hey, so where'd you buy Kin from? Do you remember?
I don't know if you can buy Kin right now. You'd really have to work really hard to get it, probably. I don't know. Hector, do you know where you can buy Kin right now?
Yeah, that's him asking.
That's the easiest way to. Yeah. So, I mean, I bought Kin a long time ago. It's locked in a hardware wallet. So, I don't know, man.
Kappa says he remembers selling Bitcoin back in 2010. Dang, bro. If you'd only know, man. You'd only freaking know. But another coin really high on my list, dude, and I don't know why, but I keep going back to it, and it's Vechain, man. And for all y'all that don't know, Vechain is a blockchain platform designed to enhance supply chain management and the business process. And its goal is to take information flow and complex supply chains and just make it easier for buying and selling of for businesses such as, I believe, what is it? Crypto, Walmart, Coca-Cola is some of their big ones they deal with. Let me see.
So I have something for you, chat. I have something. And people, I hope you understand, I'm a very salty kind of guy, right? For those of you that won't do your research out there, Matt, do them a favor and pull up Vechain's partnerships, please, for your viewers.
Let's check it out.
Hector, I'll look into it. I'll let you know. I'll let you know in the Discord, Hector. Give me a few days. Got a lot going on this week and next week. But give me a few days. I'll try and get it done this weekend.
Man, they have a bunch of them. DNVGL, Price Waterhouse Coopers. BMW, LVMH. Well, I bet you that BMW is intriguing, man. I thought Coca-Cola and Walmart was on here. Fuji. Yep, Walmart China. ASI Group. Platform X Chain, H&M. They have a bunch of partnerships, man. I'd have to go sit down and actually read through them all, which I probably will because that's what I do. But keep on, man, where you were.
Sorry, man. I just got a text from some number. I have no fucking idea who it is. Look at this fucking man. Excuse my language, but I am sick and freaking tired of the scams. Look at this. This is nuts. Person sent me a text saying, sorry to text you so late, but mom passed away. And I texted back, who is this? And it said, you can't send back to the carrier.
Who knows, man? I get weird text messages all the time, man.
Yeah, it's just you know why we get all this stuff. Not going to go in long about it, but the reason we get all these types of alerts and things is the fact that we're owned. Each and every single one of you that hears this, you are owned like a piece of merchandise. And you're used as a tool through a simulation. And you fund them to continue deep in that simulation.
And they just hit the block button on my YouTube channel. I'm just messing with you, man. That's some cool shit for real, man.
I'm just some dumbass who just is tired of being messed over, man. Just tired of. And it's so obvious when you start to see it. It's so extremely obvious. And I can't iterate you enough, Matt. Thank you for calling out them 4 videos. Anybody who hears this, watch them and watch them in the order I posted them. And you'll start to see. You'll wake up. You'll start to learn how to truly trade. You'll start to learn how to understand what a news article is trying to do to you. Not what information is trying to deliver to you. It's what is that article trying to do to you.
Yeah, it's trying to persuade you to fit the narrative of the whales, man, that actually own the news studios. And, you know, it's true, man. It happens. I mean, I think we talked about it on the phone the other day, you know, they're always keeping track of you one way or another. And, you know,
hey, you know what? And I'll answer that real quick. Hey, Whiskey, I see your post in the chat there. They already showed up, man.
You said Men in
Black about 2 years ago. And they can't do nothing about it. You know why? Because they messed up. They lied to us. They made us think that we had a constitution. And the only way for them to take somebody is to prove that we don't have it. Why do you think Julian Assange is in prison?
So going back to Vechain, man, I really think, I don't know why, but my gut feeling keeps dragging me back to Vechain. And I think I'm gonna end up throwing something at it, man. I think it could do great things coming in the future, and I think it's a great
A little
buying
bit
price,
is
you know.
a little bit is nice on VeChain. There's a couple conflictive issues with VeChain,
Being
and you saw the flag when you were flipping through partnerships. There's a double standard in that flag there, and I have to say it that way. You can go back to it and pull it back up if you want. Go back through there and see what I'm talking about. But I'm not going to say it. And there's a double standard there. And until the world starts to realize what's happening over there, VeChain, I don't know what VeChain will do. So,
well, didn't they kind of
you're-
rebrand themselves back in 16?
Yeah, no, it was actually 18, I believe it was.
Oh, so that was more recent
18.
than what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, because VeChain was at like six some odd dollars. I got a picture of it where it was listed on CoinMarketCap.
Yeah, I
at
saw
like
it was
$6
$6.
dollars. I mean, VeChain could be big, could be powerful. I love VeChain, a whole lot of it. I'd buy VeChain today because it's only 10 cents, but or 11 cents. But I mean, when we're investing and talking about cryptocurrencies, and the reason we're here, it's not what VeChain's doing. That's the thing.
See, my thought process, like short term, I could hop in Vechain, and when this market correction kind of comes to an end, and we're looking back at where we were, 3 weeks ago, you could, if you're new to trading, as a trader, you could, if you're looking to get more funds to play with, to me, Vechain, you could easily 3 times your money right there when the market does come back.
Yeah, I mean,
that's not even counting the run that I'm expecting this summer, man. Like, it's just, I think it's a good buying opportunity I think it would be a good opportunity for a newer investor to hop in to make some change if they know how to read the charts, basic chart reading, and knowing to take profits, man, because that's one of the hardest things you're ever gonna do, man. Let's see where Vechain's sitting at. $0.12, man. Up 8% on the day, along with everything else. So we'll have to see how the day plays out. Bitcoin 39, Doge 35, Ethereum 28. We're already starting a new cycle on the percentage wise for the day, so we'll have to see what happens, man. Bitcoin Cash 182. Just have to see, man,
back up these.
if we actually hit the bottom here. What you were gonna say, man?
I was saying, kind of to back up these conspiracies of manipulation and sentiment in the mind. So there's a coin called Enigma. You want to look it up real quick?
Yeah, I can.
Enigma.
Enigma. Let's check it out.
En.
Oh, yeah. I can't spell for shit, man.
Nah, it's me. I can't hear, and I don't know if I'm talking clear on this thing.
13 cents, man.
Is a coin that was built by J.P. Morgan way back in like 2015. But yet, all through 15 through 17, JP Morgan was consistently very loud about speaking out to all of their not buying the cryptocurrency. If they did, they'd be fired. At the same exact time, JP Morgan is developing and building a cryptocurrency. Look at the value of what that cryptocurrency made to.
Yeah, it was almost $8 back in 18, 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Yeah,
I was trading at
that coin got me. I'll say it. I liked that coin because I just read the briefs of it, and then I bought it because it was running up, and then I held it, and then I realized, oh, hold up. I started seeing all the news articles, and I said, I don't care. I just dumped it. I just got out because then I realized what was happening. And then you have all these other coins out here that everybody's trying to chase and everybody's trying to talk about.
Yeah, everybody's asking which coin's ripping next, man. It's crazy out here.
Right. They don't care about the fundamental. They don't care about the future. They don't care about the revolutionary technology that's at our fingertips. They just want money now, today.
Yep, everybody all about making that quick buck nowadays.
I tell you what, you buy crypto today, I don't care the price. You just throw a freaking dart at the board. As long as it's a decent fundamental coin, if you hold that coin for 4 to 5 years, you'll have a 100x coin. It's in the Bitcoin white paper. Bitcoin is to add a zero during every halving. So this year, Bitcoin will surpass $100,000 for the end of the year, and it will hold past $100,000. If it doesn't, Bitcoin fails. But Bitcoin can't fail. And the reason Bitcoin can't fail is because of all the lost coin and all the FOMO it already has.
Yeah, you hear stories all the time about people who had wallets back in 10 that they bought some BS with and they completely lost it. I don't know where it's at.
Yeah, I mean, they had some guy that had like thousands and thousands of Bitcoin on a laptop, and he passed away, and no one had the pass keys to it. Stuff's gone.
Yeah, definitely. If you're married, make sure your significant other has information to get into your accounts, because that would not be good.
Yeah, and if you guys are in crypto, find out how to own crypto and get off of Webull and Robinhood if you want to be in crypto.
Yeah, find you a good wallet. Make sure you have your decent wallet set up, man.
Coinbase to KuCoin. You guys can't go wrong.
KuCoin is another coin that's been really popping out at me too, man. I mean, didn't you tell me you were in BNB before that blew up?
Yeah, I was in BNB a while back. Bought it at $15. It ran up to like $32. And then I got the notice that they were suspending U.S. holders, U.S. users. So I had to withdraw all of my funds from Binance. And that just kind of frustrated me. And then not too much longer after that, they had some young lady who opened up a Binance US, and she runs Binance US. Seems like a really nice lady. I think CZ is a great guy. I think he's very intelligent.
Kappa says he uses a Coinbase wallet.
Yeah, but Coinbase, you could only get so much.
And don't they insure you for like $2 million or something like that, or is it 200,000? Let me see.
I think I think you can get insured up to 21 million, 20 million or something like that. Like if you hold $20 million, you're insured for it. Coinbase, I believe.
It's two. Your coverage limit is 250,000 per individual.
Oh damn! I thought it was more than that. A while back, it was a way more. I bet after they were forced to do that IPO, which I'm so glad Brian dumped. I believe they had to change a lot, but here very soon, I believe they'll change a lot again. Sorry to anybody got burned in that IPO of coin, but the proper way to be the developer of a project when you release an investment like a cryptocurrency or a stock, it's proper not to not hold enough that you can very easily manipulate the price or liquidate it.
But what about the ones that are like currently like holding Doge on like Robinhood?
All you're doing is funding Robinhood to manipulate the actual DogeCoin. So all this manipulation on DogeCoin is mostly from all of you that hold DogeCoin on Robinhood and Webull, because you're giving them the money and power to trade DogeCoin on in a cryptocurrency where they've washed it, where they're not being traced or tracked and not having to pay taxes on it.
Yeah, that's why people argue Robinhood could be the biggest Dogecoin wallet in the world. And not only that, but Robinhood, you know, all their payment for order flow is stocks. They do the same thing with it, man. I mean, they're making, that's a big cash cow, man. And all the retail investors are rolling through there. And I really think they need to get rid of all that moving forward. If anything comes out of this AMC GameStop thing.
Webull and Robinhood are good to play as like a video game with a few $100 if you got that to spare.
Yeah, you know how you buy a stock and confetti blows out, you know, it makes you feel good. Like, yeah, it's they're sketchy platforms, man. I like Webull. That's my favorite. So, but I just don't care for Robinhood, bro. I never will, and they can't change my mind, man.
But there's really getting no, like, without selling, like actual selling your Dogecoin right now out of Robinhood to get out, you can't transfer it nowhere, can you?
If you get out of Robinhood right now, okay, and you cash your Dogecoin out and you get it back into your bank account, you take that money and you put it into Coinbase, put it onto ADA, right? When you put it into Coinbase. Then you take that ADA and you move it to your Qcoin, and then put that ADA on Dogecoin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the transaction fees for ADA are like dirt cheap, man.
And ADA is very fast. Bitcoin is very slow. Take you like 30, 40 minutes to do a transaction. Ethereum take you about 5 minutes, but it'll cost you an arm and a leg.
Yep, found that out when I was buying SafeMoon.
Hey, I want to see one of y'all sell SafeMoon. Just half of your stuff. I'll send you the damn money. I'll send you that the amount of money you sell of SafeMoon. I'll send you in Dogecoin, and I just want to see if you can get your money out.
I told you I'd try to do it, man. I'll try to sell a little bit tomorrow, and I'll keep you updated just to see what happens.
I'm gonna sell mine as soon as I'm back in the profits.
I'll send you the damn money, Matt, to cover.
I'm not worried about it, man. I'm curious too. You got me curious too. but we shall see, man. Look, bro.
Dude, the way you had to buy SafeMoon is the most sketchiest way of cryptocurrency that I've ever seen in my life. If you want to know what wash trading is, that's wash trading 101. So if you bought SafeMoon, you know how to wash trade.
Bitcoin.
Whiskey says my damn wife is up 200 on Doge. That's what's up, Whiskey. Isn't it true when you sell SafeMoon, they give others the credit? They do, man. They part of what you sell, I think they take 10% off the top. A lot of talks where they were burning some, and the other 5% would go back to other shareholders. So yes, if you are a shareholder, you will continuously accumulate coins over time when people sell. So, well, guys, I think we had a pretty good stream, man. I think we learned quite a bit tonight, man. I appreciate that, Crypto. You have a lot of knowledge wrapped inside the head of yours, man. So I appreciate you coming on and kind of giving everybody the rundown about what you think's going on, man.
You're being screwed over.
Now is the best buying opportunity.
When are we not being screwed over?
Never. Pay
exactly. So it shouldn't be nothing new to anybody.
All right, Whiskey.
Pay your taxes and your insurance.
Two things are guaranteed: taxes and death. And they're gonna get you, man. Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and log off and hop into Discord. What you got, man?
Oh no, I was gonna say there's 3 actually, Matt.
What you got?
It's taxes, death, and insurance.
Oh, might have to add that to the list, definitely, because they definitely get you with the insurance too, man.
We can't have a life without it in the United States.
That's it, brother.
Unless you're Mexican, you're only deaf.
We'll keep that for another session. But look, I'm gonna go ahead and log off, guys. Right, if y'all are new to the channel, make sure to hit that sub and like button for me. It greatly helps support the channel. And we'll be back with another live stream tomorrow night. So I'll see you there. Peace.